Here we have Caesar de Gallico, Book 1, Part 4. In this section, Caesar focuses on the downfall and death of Orgetorix after Orgetorix's plan is publicly approved, and passes through legislation. The more and more the plan is brought to light, the more it seems to be a bad idea. And after this, Orgetorix is brought to trial. After the trial, he disappears. Orgetorix does, and Caesar leaves us with a couple of implications as to how, and more importantly, why Orgetorix disappeared. We start with the Aeon race. There's a note in the textbook, note in the book, translates that as the conspiracy. This conspiracy having been disclosed in Untiata to the Helvetii, it's a dative, Helvetiis, by an informer, per indicium. According to their customs, moribus suis, an ablative of accordance. According to their custom, they compelled or get to rigum, coagerant, to plead, dicere his case, causam ex vinculis, in chains. So according to their custom, they compelled Orgetorix to plead his case in chains. If condemned damnatum, it was necessary punishment, poenam oportebat, sequi, to follow that he be burned in fire. That's an earth clause, and in this case, it determines what type of punishment Orgetorix is going to have. It explains the type of punishment. Moving on, dia constituta causae. So, on the day set for trying the case, that is causae, so genitive, on the day set for trying the case, Orgetorix drew together, coeat, undique on all sides, from everywhere, to the courts, ad judicium, all his household, omnium sum familiam, all his household, all his family, ad hominem millia decim, to the number of 10,000 men, and omnes clientes, and he led all to the same place, his debtors and clients. Also, quorum magnum numerum habebat, of whom he had a great number. And the eodem here is your adverb, which helps with your translation. Here, the ne is actually the subject. Negative here we have it actually moves on to the next page, but here we have with the ne, we have a negative clause of purpose. Per eos, so through means of those people, se repuit, he rescued himself, and cum civitas, while the state, having been exiled by this thing of eam rem, was trying, conaretur, was trying to exequy, to enforce its authority, say by arms here, with armis suis, and the magistrates, Tudinumque hominum ex agris stratus coagulant. And the magistrates were rounding up a large number of men ex agris from the country. Moving on to the next slide here. Moving on. Orgetrix mortuus est. Very, very sad. Orgetrix dies. Orgetrix died. Neque ab suspicio, nor was a suspicion lacking. But Helvetii arbitrantur, as the Helvetians believe, but that Queen, he contrived death for himself, which is more easily translated as he committed suicide, which of course would be a very mysterious lead in the story that we have here. Going to the Queen here, it's a way you could translate it as, is that not, but not, so after negative words, nay, so it's most easily translated as, but that not, so but that he committed suicide. Suicibum mortem consciverit. Alright, so there you have book 1, part 4.